Yeah, I want to talk about photos, everybody. We had a couple cool ones sent in over last night, over yesterday. This one was from Carter. It's a really pretty day out at Garden of the Gods. Carter was taking a picture of Garden of the Gods, the red rock with the mountains in the background, some trees in the foreground here, and it was pretty. It was a really nice day out yesterday. We did get a little cloudy at the end, but wasn't too bad. Steve grabbed just mom and a couple deer just out watching. We were kind of keeping an eye on Steve as the kids eat and run off, but I think it was still a pretty fun picture. And Steve, thank you for sharing that. This one, I just loved it. I couldn't not bring it into our show. Christina took this photo at Rocky Mountain National Park. You can see some of the aspen trees out in the distance there mixed in with the evergreens. And it was just a really pretty picture, very serene. And gosh, it's green up at Rocky Mountain National Park, right? Looking really good out there. Haven't necessarily had a huge amount of rain east of Rocky Mountain National Park, but the Drought Monitor showed from the Rockies that northern Rockies near Steamboat and Rabbit Ear Pass down through Springs and Pueblo and Alamosa, La Junta Lamar, really good moisture. The yellows are the lowest criteria of the Drought Monitor. It's just abnormally dry. So if we can keep getting some extra monsoon moisture, maybe back into next week, we may punch some bigger holes into this drought map. It's really exciting. It did make me think, well, how have we done for the summer so far? So I looked at June through whatever we've had today, and I went to Colorado Springs. We've had almost 7 inches of rain. We average about 6 1/4, so we're like 3/4 of an inch above average. Pueblo, it's a little different story. We've done okay. We've gotten about 2 3/4 of an inch of rain. In the average, you would expect close to 4 inches. So we're running about an inch under. It's not terrible, especially considering Pueblo in the summer can be super hot and dry. But, you know, it would have been nice to get a little closer to the normal, what you'd expect. Today is hot and dry. We're going to see increasing weekend heat. Any rain this week is central and western mountains for the most part. A couple isolated storm chances today and more rain next week. In El Paso and western Pueblo County, there is a small chance of isolated thunderstorms. If they did develop, just some brief heavy rain and lightning would be about all we'd see. But really a lot of the forecast is just pretty warm and dry. These 7-day forecasts, we go from the 80s to the low 90s into Thursday and Friday. Saturday we have a high of 93, and we'll see some storms out there from Sunday to Monday. So we are getting some moisture back into the 7-day. In Pueblo, 90s over the next 7 days, but I do get us towards 100 on Saturday. I'd kind of said yesterday, meteorologist Alan Rose agreed last night. We were chatting, we were like, yeah, we'll probably be a little hot at the end of the week. But we're trying to get rain Monday. Canyon City, hot and dry until the weekend, where Monday's probably the better chance. And Woodland Park, going to be looking at 80s at the end of the week, but at least we see some moisture through the weekend.